G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. And I've been reporting about Alan Jones being a sexual predator since 2015, which is roughly 10 years. And I'll be publishing more videos in relation to that. So if it's a story you're interested in, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And this video is about a legal threat I received in March 2020 from Alan Jones' boyfriend. And I published an article about it, so I'll read you out that article. Now, on the 18th of March 2020, I published an article titled Alan Jones' 22-year-old boyfriend, Jake Thrupp, sends a legal threat to journalist. And it starts off, Alan Jones' boyfriend, Jake Thrupp, and his parents sent me a legal threat from Gillis Delaney lawyers on the 19th of February 2020, as per the below letter, which I'm about to read out, in relation to an article I published a week before on the 12th of February titled Alan Jones is back grooming young male students for his sexual pleasure. I suspect the legal letter was likely paid for and almost certainly driven by Alan Jones, who was a radio announcer for Nine Entertainment owned by 2GB in Sydney. Obviously, he's since left there. There are a number of problems with the legal letter that make it extremely weak, but the average person, not used to getting letters like that, might have been intimidated. Firstly, what I wrote about Jake Thrupp and his parents was based on what was already written on the SMH website, the Sydney Morning Herald, which is also owned by Alan Jones' employer, Nine Entertainment. Nine were the ones who outed the sexual relationship between Jones and Thrupp, and their articles are still on the internet, so why should I take my article down? Secondly, the legal letter is written in a very weak manner. It has a standard urgent, private and confidential, not for republication on the top, which carries no weight. If a lawyer sends you a letter like that, you're free to publish it all you like, the same as I have. And thirdly, the letter doesn't identify anything I wrote as being untrue. It just makes broad claims of being defamed, and that is why they did not send what is known as a concerns notice, but claim at the end of the day they will consider sending a concerns notice if I don't take the article down. It is all bluff because if they send a concerns notice, which is a standard for defamation matters, they will need to identify what I've said is untrue and defamatory, which they would have done already if it was defamatory. Now I'll read out the letter they sent me. And as I said, it's from Gillis Delaney lawyers. At the top, it says urgent, private and confidential, not for republication. Obviously, I've republished it. And it says, Dear Mr. Dowling, we act for Mr. Jake Thrupp, as well as his parents, Mrs. Chantrell Thrupp and Mr. Jason Thrupp. We are instructed that on the 12th of February 2020, you publish on the Kangaroo Court of Australia website an article written by you entitled Alan Jones is back grooming male students for sexual pleasure. The article has been published by you to at least the subscribers of the Kangaroo Court of Australia and any users of that publication. Mr. Thrupp is a young 22-year-old university student who is just about to embark on his professional career. Mr. Thrupp is clearly capable of being readily identified in the article, and as you can appreciate, has caused extreme professional and personal embarrassment. Our clients consider that the article, as authored by you, has been published maliciously and with intent to hurt and damage our clients personally and professionally. The article gives rise to various imputations, which, given their seriousness, are clearly defamatory. We are instructed that our clients, at this time, while wanting to reserve their rights, do not wish to take the matter further, on the basis that the article is immediately removed from publication. Our clients hereby request that you, 1. Remove from any other forum on which you have published the article and ensure that any caches relating to or concerning the matters complained of are removed, and 2. Cease publishing in any form or false and defamatory material and any statements concerning our clients. In the event that the article is not removed, our client will consider all of their options, including issuing a formal concerns notice within the meaning of Part 3, Division 1 of the Defamation Act 2005, New South Wales. Our clients otherwise reserve their rights. If you wish to discuss this matter further, please do not hesitate to contact the writer. And it's signed by Anthony Jeffries, who is obviously a lawyer at Gillis Delaney Lawyers. Now, the article goes on to say, I never received the email they claim they sent on the 19th, and I have moved, so I did not receive the letter until recently via the scanned copy which I've published. I've written a number of articles about Alan Jones grooming schoolboys when he was a teacher at this King's School and being under investigation by the New South Wales Police for sex with minors. And he obviously knows who I am, which to me points to Alan Jones being the driving force in relation to the above letter. I haven't heard anything from Jake Thrupp or his parents since the letter, and I doubt that I will. If you lie down with dogs, you get up with fleas. And if the Thrupps want to blame anyone for the media attention, they should blame Alan Jones. I put Alan Jones, 22-year-old boyfriend Jake Thrupp, in the title of this article to reinforce the point. The only reason we know that is because Alan Jones' employer published articles to that effect. If the Thrupps really believe they have been defamed, why haven't they sued Alan Jones' employer, Nine Entertainment, in the Sydney Morning Herald website? And why didn't Thrupp's lawyer expressly say what was untrue in my article when they sent me the letter, which is standard practice for defamation matters? Because everything points to it being true and correct, and the legal letter was a bluff. Now, as I said at the beginning, I just recently published another video in relation to Alan Jones, well worth watching, and it's titled Alan Jones Charged, but Who Protected Him for Decades? And I'll put a link to that video just below this video on YouTube, so you can watch that video as well. And I'll also be publishing more videos on Alan Jones, as I've been reporting about him for over 10 years. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and notification button. And please share this video on social media. In Kangaroo Court of Australia's independent media, I publish a website and a YouTube channel, and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. So please support my PayPal account or Patreon account. And the links for the PayPal account and Patreon account will be below this video on YouTube. And you can donate any amount, $3, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50 a month, whatever suits your budget. All helps out in a big way. And there's also a link for the donations page on my website with other donation options. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.